to ask you, what's with that pocket on your shirt?
Oh, Jake's in here. Sup, Jake?
Jake the dog, hero of Ooo, stretchy legend, certified merchant, and absolute deadbeat when it comes to parenting. This man pulled up to father her thinking it was gonna be side quest and snack time. Bro thought raising 5 half rainbow, half dog super mutant was just gonna be fun uncle energy forever. But nah. His kids came out built different. I'm talking one kid's own a Fortune 500 company, another one accidentally became an Egyptian god. One's out here failing upward with 2 brain cells and a dream, and another can yeet herself across the multiverse just because she feels like it. Meanwhile, Jake's just trying to figure out which pocket he left his macaroni salad in.
Brother,
So today, we're diving deep into Jake's family tree. And spoiler alert, it's less of a tree and more of a mango jungle gym that caught on fire. Was Jake the GOAT of bad dads? Did his kids raise himself while he was somewhere eating sandwiches with Finn? And just how busted is each one of these magic mutant babies? Let's cook up this family drama, because somehow, against all odds, Jake the dog still low-key won at life. Let's go. Now hold up, before we dive into the mayhem that is Jake's kid, we gotta show some love to Ladyrainicorn real quick. Lady ain't just a rainbow noodle in the sky. She's a straight up warrior princess from a crystal dimension. Fluent in Korean, allergic to drama, and she's been putting in work since day one. She'll laser blast you into next week and do it while looking fabulous. And listen, Jake and Lady, when they decided to make the babies, boy, you already know that was a movie. You got one stretchy magic dog and one cosmic rainbow unicorn. I promise you, the laws of physics clocked out that night. They was in there bending dimensions, folding timeline, rewriting biology textbooks. Bro, Stephen Hawking would have looked at the room like, nah, yeah, I'ma head out. The result, 5 absolute beasts, each one looking like they glitched out a video game patch update. Different powers, crazy personalities, and relationship issues that could fuel therapy session for years. Jake as a father. Before we start flaming Jake too hard, let's give my boy some credit. When Jake first found out he was gonna be a dad, man was shooketh. He wasn't just nervous, bro was out here panicking like he got asked to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded underwater. He was holding those baby like they were live hand grenades. Straight up looked like he was about to call Bubblegum for tech support, talking about, hey, my baby's leaking. How do I reboot it? But in classic Jake fashion, even though he was winging it harder than a fried chicken festival, he never dipped out. Hey, see what I did there? Fried in a chicken festival, he never dipped out in a south, let me stop. He stuck around. He tried. He loved his kids for who they were, even when they were aging faster than gas prices in a recession. Jake wasn't perfect. Half the time he was more confused than TV trying to open a PDF file, but he showed up. He let his kids grow into the absolute weirdos they were destined to be, without forcing them to be something else. In a world full of ice kings and evil wizards and banana guards who can't guard squat, at least Jake was there. Even if half the time he was definitely just vibing and hoping no one set anything on fire. The Kids Upbringing. Now, listen, if you blink during Adventure Time, you probably missed Jake's kids growing up, because they hit that fast forward button on live so hard it broke the remote. Jake out here trying to teach his babies the alphabet. Meanwhile, they're already filing taxes, building pyramid schemes, and applying for college loans. Now, Jake was the fun parent, the skip school, eat snacks, chase dream type. Meanwhile, Ladyrainicorn had that I'm not mad, just disappointed Korean mom energy built into her DNA. Lady was stricter, but honestly, she had to be, because if Jake was left in charge full time, these kids would have been raised on bacon pancakes, stretched into weird shapes, and probably legally classified as public hazard by now. And even though they grew up crazy fast, they didn't just dip and forget where they came from. Each one of them carried a piece of Jake with them. The love, the weirdness, the just go for it spirit, and maybe a little bit of that wing it and hope for the best strategy too. First up, the absolute menace to society herself, Jake Jr. You've ever seen a kid that looks like trouble and is proud of it? That's Jake Jr. She basically what happens if you mix Jake's stretchy chaos with pure unfiltered you can't tell me what to do energy. Imagine Jake, but shorter, fiercer, and giving catch me outside vibes 24/7. Rebellious, ambitious, and tougher than a gas station sandwich at 3 a.m. You do not win arguments against Jake Jr. You just lose with dignity. Real talk, Jake and Jake Jr. are close. They vibe heavy, but make no mistake, Jake Jr. is riding her own wave. You could offer her a million stretchy hugs, and she'd still teleport across the room just to be dramatic. Jake Jr.'s powers are nasty. She can teleport like it's nothing, manipulate her hair into weapons, and she can combine with her siblings to form Super Pup. Power Ranger looking at. Super Pup looks like what happens when your computer glitches while loading a fighting game character. In her appearances, Jake Jr. is usually pulling heist, running cons, or flexing her teleport skills for clout, especially in One Last Job, where she straight up strong arms Jake into doing one last criminal jig with her like it's Ocean 11, dysfunctional family edition. Jake Jr. definitely inherited Jake's wild side, and honestly, she probably perfected it. Alright, next up, we got my boy TV. The most laid back, slow motion living, can't be bothered for nothing son Jake ever raised. TV moves so slow, bro, he be 10 minutes late to his own thoughts. You ever seen somebody so lazy, they blink in installments? Imagine if Jake just gave up halfway through being born. Like he popped out, saw how ghetto Earth was, and said, Nah fam, I'm good. This man is straight vibes. TV, the type to get invited to a party and still be in bed like, y'all have fun though. He won, you good bro? Text away from slipping into another dimension. Brody got the energy of someone who put professional chili on his resume. Jake and TV be close though. That's his little homie for real. Jake the type of dad who help you move out, but still bring you snacks every weekend cause he know you not eating right. Powers, teleportation, minor magic, color manipulation, but don't get it twisted. TV ain't using them powers for nothing productive. TV got a whole detective episode called The Diary. But investigating with TV energy is like trying to solve a murder case after eating a Thanksgiving plate. Y'all big backs know how it go. Boy read one page, took a snack break. Forgot what he was even investigating. Real talk, TV understood something deep. Why rush life when you can chill through it? Bills still gonna be there. Stress still gonna be there. Might as well vibe and take a nap about it. Abu. Next up, we got the quiet assassin of the familia, Viola. Viola the type to be minding her business, painting rainbows and writing poems about heartbreaks, then out of nowhere teleport across the room like, ugh, the vibes are off, I'm leaving. Imagine if Lisa Frank Notebook had a kid with a moon ring. That's Viola. She's dramatic, artistic, and sensitive in that I wrote a sad poem about you even though we only taught once kind of way. Viola got more emotions than a Tyler Perry play. Viola don't be wilding out like her brothers and sisters. She love her daddy. She look at Jake the same way you look at your plate when you finally find the mac and cheese at the cookout. Meanwhile, Jake over here trying to remember if he left the stove on. Powers, teleportation, we got it. Color-based magic, she can bend colors like she got a Crayola cosmic mask. Viola out here doing color correction spells like she editing a whole Marvel movie by herself. Viola had her moment to shine in summer showers, when lumpy space prisons had her running backstage like a minimum wage intern from hell. LSP had Viola out here doing everything but acting. Viola was building sets, running lights, doing laundry. Girl was a whole theater department by herself. All that drama just for LSP to lock her outside during an actual rainstorm. The whole betrayal looking like a low-budget soap opera. But hey, even after all the disrespect, Viola stay gentle, stay creative, stay dreamy. She the heart of the fam. The chill cousin at the barbecue who make art with the ketchup on her plate while everybody else arguing over space. Now we getting into the real spiritual black sheep of the family, Charlie. Charlie the type to disappear for 12 years and pop back up talking about I've transcended. Also, y'all still got Wi-Fi? Imagine Jake but dipped in sage, blessed with moon water, and stretched out through 3 zodiac signs at once. Mysterious, spiritual, calm. Charlie's so chill you could throw a brick at her and she just phased through it, whispering, violence is beneath me. Loki, the way she's so calm, it's sus. Charlie and Jake got that we good, but I'm vibing from a distant kind of relationship. You know the vibe. They love each other. They just ain't trying to FaceTime every 5 minutes. Charlie out here on a spiritual journey. Meanwhile, Jake just trying to figure out if he left the stove on again. Now, power-wise, Charlie built different. Gigantic size shifting, phasing through walls, mystical rituals that would make Doctor Strange look bad. Double check. Charlie could turn into a building if she felt like it. You sitting there chilling, next thing you know, you living inside her left calf muscle. In her episode, Daddy-Daughter Card Wars, Jake trying to bond. Meanwhile, Charlie looking at the cards war like it's a monopoly for broke souls. She ain't want to learn no rules, no strategy. Girl said, I'll make my own destiny. Charlie ain't even stay for the tourney. She said, one game and dipped like she just saw the IRS pull up. Then she straight up went home, built a whole magic ritual, merged with her 90-year-old future self, and unlocked an ancient wisdom just cause she felt like it. Who doing it like Charlie? Bro, Charlie really summoned her future self with a bone, a deck of cards, and a bottle of vibes. Charlie might be the most mystical powerful of them all. Low-key living like a Soulja Boy ad-lib. You! Now for the heavyweight of responsibility, the firstborn. Bomboclat, the 401k holder of chaos, Kil Whan. Kil Whan popped out the one with a mortgage and a bald ego credit score. Brody skipped crawling and went straight to filing taxes. Imagine Jake, but if you drain all the YOLO energy out of him and replaced it with a LinkedIn account and a Roth IRA. Serious, pragmatic. Kil Whan built like the final boss of human resources department. Bruh got so much business casual energy. He probably takes note at his own birthday party. Now, Kil Whan love his pops deep down, but he also spent his whole childhood looking at Jake like, wow, so you just vibe all day? No 401k? No life insurance? No savings account? Kim got so sick of Jake's PlayStation lifestyle, he straight up bought the family house and evicted him from it. Dog, how you wake up homeless because your son hit you with the terms and condition? Kil Whan really hit Jake with the "we are not the same" starter pack. Yeah, he's got teleportation, yeah, he can manipulate killers, but you know what his real power is? Audacity. Kil Whan out here treating Ooo like it's a Monopoly night at a cookout, owning houses, collecting rent, flipping mortgages, while Jake's still out here trying to figure out how baking pancakes even work. In his biggest episode, Kil Whan buys Jake and Finn's tree fort, turns it into a 37-unit apartment complex, then forces them to pay rent on the same house they built. Bro turned the family home into an Airbnb factory just to teach Jake a lesson. Meanwhile, Jake looking at him like, "Bro, why you got beef with me, boy? I literally made you in like 3 minutes and almost clapping your mom's cheeks." Kil Whan represents the responsibility Jake sometimes ran from, but also low-key that "I'm tired of living like this" energy every oldest sibling understands. How powerful are Jake's kids? Y'all, we seen the personalities, we seen the chaos, we seen the rent being collected and the naps being taken, but who's really about that action? Who's out here really carrying the Jake bloodline? And who's just got powers for decoration? First place, we got my boy Charlie. No debate. She out here shape-shifting, turning into skyscrapers, phasing through solid matter, and summoning her future self for life hacks like it's nothing. Girl did a full 90-year time skip ritual. Don't sleep on my girl. Just to realize she was right the whole time. Charlie got so much cosmic aura, she probably sneezed and create 3 alternate timelines and a new zodiac sign. Oh my god. Second place, we got Jake Jr. Listen, teleportation plus hair manipulation plus crime spree ambition, lethal combo. Jake Jr. really built like a catch him if you can anime villain. You blink wrong around her, she already stole your wallet. Get finesse. Third place, we got my boy Kil Whan, probably related to Kim Jong-un. Not cause he's scrapping, but because money is a superpower too. Come on. Kim could buy the battlefield you trying to fight on. You pull up with hands, he pull up with foreclosure paper. Plus, ain't no way you win in the battle if you gotta pay rent first. Fourth place, we got Viola. Teleportation, check. Color bending, rainbow magic, check. Crying in the rain while painting a heartbreak, double check. Viola would deadass make a mural about your soul leaving your body mid-fight. You wouldn't even know you lost till she posted the artwork on IG. And last place, of course, we got TV. TV got powers, but he using them like old people using an iPhone 16 for like just basic tasks, taking them close-up cringy flicks. TV might be able to teleport, but let's be real, he's teleporting straight to the unemployment line. Boy got the comeback energy of a broken Roomba. So there it is, Jake's kid, built different, vibing on multiple frequencies, and somehow all making it work without even trying. So boom, Jake's kids, yeah, they didn't grow up normal. They grew up like a bootleg X-Men. Bruh, it's like Jake accidentally raised a Suicide Squad. You got one kid running the real estate market, you got one kid rewriting the laws of physics, one teleporting into your house and stealing your snacks, one making emotional murals that will make you question your life choices, and one, well, TV, just taking naps like he training for the Sleep Olympics. TV being asleep so long, I'm convinced he's paying rent in the astral plane. They ain't your typical warriors. They ain't throwing hands with demons every Tuesday night like Finn. Nah, they conquering life with pure chaotic finesse. And somehow, that's the most adventure time thing ever. Which one of Jake's kids you rocking with the most? Who would you think would win an all-out battle royale? Who built different? Drop your picks in the comments and don't be scared to start some arguments. That's all love till somebody says TV got hands. Stretch that subscribe button like Jake after 3 rebels and hit that bell harder than Finn hitting the demonic wishing eye with a frying pan. Don't be lazy like TV. Tap in.